In a world that is moving faster than ever, we have lost one of the most vital human skills: the ability to be still. We eat in our cars. We eat at our desks. We eat while standing over the sink. We treat food as a transaction fuel to be loaded, so we can get back to the real work of our lives. But in this final chapter of our series, we are going to explore why this transactional eating is making us sick, tired, and perpetually unsatisfied. We are going to learn how to reclaim the table. The problem with modern eating isn't just what we eat, it's how we perceive it. Our brain has a satiety center, a complex system of hormones and neurons that tells us when we've had enough. But this system is not instant. It requires sensory input. It needs to see the food, smell the food, and feel the texture of the food. When we eat, while distracted watching a video, answering emails, or driving, we are effectively blinding our satiety center. We are consuming the calories, but we aren't experiencing the meal. Because the brain wasn't present for the experience, it never sends the signal of satisfaction. This is why you can finish a large meal while watching a movie and feel like you hardly ate anything. You are overfed, but your senses are starving. The antidote to this is what I call sensory depth. Sensory depth is the practice of bringing your full, undivided attention to the act of nourishment. It is an act of rebellion against a world that wants you perpetually distracted. When you reclaim the table, you aren't just eating, you are practicing a form of meditation. To do this, we use the 3 senses rule. Before you take your first bite, you pause. You spend 30 seconds just looking at the colors and shapes on your plate. You notice the aroma. You feel the weight of the utensil in your hand. You are priming your digestive system. You are telling your brain, something important is happening. Pay attention. When we eat with presence, something miraculous happens to our biology. Our nervous system shifts from sympathetic, the high-stress mode, to parasympathetic, which is the rest and digest mode. In this state, our body is actually better at absorbing nutrients and regulating blood sugar. We find that we naturally eat less because we are actually tasting more. But reclaiming the table is about more than just biology. It's about ritual. For most of human history, the table was the center of the home. It was where stories were told, where burdens were shared, and where the community was built. When we eat alone in front of a screen, we are abandoning that ritual. We are turning a sacred act into a mechanical one. I want to challenge you this week to choose just one meal a day or even one meal a week to be a sacred meal. No phones, no television, no work, just you, your food, and perhaps the people you love. Notice the silence. Notice how the flavors change when you aren't trying to ignore them. Notice how much faster you feel full when you are actually listening to your body's whispers instead of waiting for it to scream. We live in a fast world, but our bodies are still ancient. They don't want fast food, they want deep food. They want to be seen, heard, and nourished. The table is waiting for you. It's time to come back to it. It's time to stop consuming and start tasting. It's time to reclaim the depth of your life, one bite at a time.